All right, we are going to talk about one of my favorite teams in comic book history. Through DC, through Marvel, through Invincible, through The Boys, any universe. This is going to be about one of my favorite teams, and that is the Teen Titans. Woo! Specifically, we're going to talk about the DCU's Teen Titans upcoming and the Titans show. Live action. Alright, first things first, I grew up on both the Teen Titans animated show and Teen Titans Go. I'm a 2005, so both played a role. I was very, very excited for the Titans show. It was nothing but disappointment, and it was horrible. I don't care, are you with a wall? We're going to start out with some positives from that show because there are very few. First things first, I think the costume design was very good. I think that was one of the great things you could take away from that show. I think the casting of Nightwing / Dick Grayson / Robin, I think that was a great casting. I thought he carried the show completely. That was just like Anthony Starr in The Boys, quite frankly. Only reason it was watchable. I think most of the castings in the show were actually pretty good. Not all of them, we will get into that, but most of them were actually not too bad. The writing was just butt cheeks. Pretty much it. Now we're going to get into the negatives, which is a long list. Beast Boy. He wasn't green. It's kind of a necessity, isn't it? He transformed very little in the show. When he did, he transformed into a tiger. Where's the creativity, writers? Where's the creativity? He's a great character, don't get it twisted, but he's not that powerful. I wasn't expecting him to sit here and be the most powerful character in the Titans. He's a side character at the end of the day, right? His powers are limited. Why do we have him transforming into two different things the entire show? Raven. Canonically, Raven is one of the most powerful people in DC when she's at her peak. Now, again, she isn't always at her peak because that takes a lot. But when she is one of the most powerful people in DC. Didn't see that. They build up Trigon, a literal demon god, in 5 minutes of season 2, he's gone, he's defeated. Are we forgetting that he is more powerful than Darkseid? That was just amazing writing, Just makes so much sense. But one of my favorite characters in all of DC, Jason Todd. If not my favorite character, the Red Hood.
What the hell did we do to my guy?
The worst casting ever. The worst writing ever. Every time he was on screen. Unbearable. That is my favorite character. You know how hard it is to sit there and watch that? Just total waste. The suit was not bad, but he was tiny. Tiny. It looked like he had a giant head and a tiny body. It just was horrible. He's forgetting he's trained by Batman. He can fight with freaking his fists and stuff. He only wants to use guns when he becomes Red Hood. Oh my gosh. And now here is where things are going to get a little bit controversial. And I don't really care. I'm going to preface this by saying I've gotten death threats. People telling me to myself. People saying they're going to kirk me for this. I think that's insane. Over a comment, over a take, that I don't think Starfire should be black or white. Over leaning towards her being white, I get called racist. Because guess what? This is who she's based on. I'm sorry. That's her origin. But guess what? I get called racist for saying that.
Why
What is this? What is this? This is who I grew up on with Starfire. This is what I want to see from the DCU iteration. Does not have to be this sexualized, because obviously in the comics everybody is just very sexualized. One of the reasons I don't like modern anime as much. I have no problem with the actor being black, but I think that was a horrible casting decision, horrible costume design, horrible everything. This is the Starfire we got. This is comic book Starfire. This is the Starfire we got. I think it's a very similar situation to Gamora. It does not matter the actor, but she was green. I think it worked great. James Gunn is going to bring, hopefully, 99% James Gunn's going to bring that same iteration. I don't think he's going to make the character white or black. They're an alien from space, from another planet. She is a princess. She is a 6'4" muscle mommy. I have said that I think it's easier to take an actress from being white to orange than it is to black to orange, just because of the skin tone. I'm sorry, if you wanted to make it look more natural, it is very much easier for white, and I don't think that's a debate. I don't care whether they do curly or straight hair. I really want straight hair, but I don't care. People argue all day and online. Starfire has black features, the curly hair, the big lips. I don't care, she's an alien. I think one of my fan castings is a black girl. People sit there and go, well, you're just a white MAGA. Well, first of all, I'm Hispanic and I actually hate both sides. I think you both suck Benjamin Netanyahu off. Here's what I want to see from the DCU. Take things slowly. Don't introduce too many characters at once. And these are my fan castings.
Give me Walker Scobell as Kid Flash. He's previously stated this. I think it'd be a great casting. We've got Mason Thames as Dick Grayson. It's pretty popular as well. Jenna Ortega. A lot of people are sick of her for some reason, but I think she fits this role perfectly. We've got Luffy as Beast Boy. And then we've got Ella Balinski. This pick, I don't know. I think she has the height for it, but she would need to put on a significant amount of muscle mass for the role, which is possible. But I actually have a better casting, and that's going to be in the next. Give me Madeline Klein as Starfire. First of all, the beauty is unreal. Second off, I put this through AI to get the red hair and the green eyes. Just look at the resemblance. That is unreal. Now, she has all the muscle mass there. She would need to tone for sure to kind of get down a little bit for that. Cyborg, I think this role just fits perfectly, my guy. And then give me Donna Troy as Kira. I think she's a great actor, as well as I think she has the perfect Greek build and just face card for it.
I mean, just look at her. She's low-key a unit.
I want the future of one of my favorite teams to be good. I want to see Deathstroke, obviously. I want to see maybe you introduce Tara with Deathstroke. Obviously he's a pedo, so if you want to include that, but the actor's going to get a lot of hate if he has to do that role. I don't think I have much else to rant about, but I just really want them to have a really, if they're going to do a live action, you got to do it correctly. Personally, I think the animated way is kind of the way to go, because then you don't have to worry about all this kind of stuff. But that's my personal opinion.